Sunday, May 26th. It's raining outside, but we're going to check in with Dad here right away. Right, so Dad's going to show us what he's been up to. I haven't been out here in 3 days. And
I made that bracket there for the cable for the gas pedal.
okay.
But I need a hand to thread it through the carburetor.
Oh,
And I'm cutting this hole here for the shifter.
okay. And I saw the thing for the shifter right there.
Yeah. And I made this bracket here to support this cable that goes over to the carburetor on the other side.
Okay.
The way this carburetor is set up, I can't hook on the top here because that's opposite.
Okay.
So I have to hook on here. So when you pull this, I had to make a bracket here too to hold it. Eh?
Yeah.
So now when this wire comes through, I'll lock it, and that'll open the carburetor like this. Eh?
Okay. So were you expecting that, or?
No, I didn't know for sure.
This is the type of thing that Dad has to do, is keep on adjusting and making parts and making it work.
Make all this stuff. This is all finished now and painted the bracket there.
Okay. That's the alternator he was working on there last week or a couple videos ago. Our last video, for some reason, I didn't get everything, so you might see that video spliced together with this video. The video didn't take for some reason.
Okay.
But drive shaft, that's in.
Drive shaft is there.
So there it is right there.
I'm just waiting for a pipe and I can hook up the brake. This is the the fluid container for the brake,
Okay.
and then the hose goes down to here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
It's adjustable.
Yeah.
And then a brake line from here to here. Eh?
Okay.
This just come in.
Okay.
So once I get that filled full of fluid, then the brake is done.
Okay. So one of the big things that Dad's still waiting on is the flex pipe for here. So the exhaust pipe. And we did get it ordered. It's been promised to us in 2 days, but I'm at that stage where I might have to just get Summit Racing, order stuff through them, because Dad can't progress with some work until he gets that installed. And
I have to get that done before I can carry on with
yeah. So anyways, Dad's got the old DAS mounted shifter, and he gets those out of 1970s Dodge truck camper vans, and they're not exactly available. They're 50 years old, obviously, so we get them wherever we can get them.
This is the last one I got.
And it's the last one he has, and the throttle cables are pretty hard to find too. So we've had to make them in the past, but I think he's got one now. But
Make them up in Winnipeg.
so what's the next, what's the progress here for this week? What are you going to do? You're going to keep on finishing the dash mounted gear shifter, and what else?
I'll keep working on this one, whatever I can.
Okay. Okay, so how are you feeling?
Well, my shoulder is quite a bit better. At least I can lift my arm.
Okay.
When I first had my two new apprentices, my shoulder was aching, a continuous headache. So I started taking Relief Factor, then Balance of Nature, and topped it off with Super Beats. It's all advertised on TV.
Yeah.
Then one of my apprentices went home, and the other one quit talking so much and started listening, and the pain went away. So I don't know what it was. The cure was the going home, the quietness, or all these medications.
Oh, okay.
But feeling a lot better now.
Okay. So Dad's back to working alone right now, or in silence, which is a good thing. And there's Steve. He's welcome anytime. But yeah, so that's what Dad's working on here. He might tell us another story here soon.
Okay, I got one. This is, I don't think this should go on YouTube, but this is for Brody and the family. Yeah?
Yeah.
So anyway, we went down south to Dauphin last weekend, and we had a funeral for our cousin Floyd, and we had a pretty good turnout there. So anyway, I had one more story to tell him about cousin Floyd, but we had to go home, and they went back to Dauphin. So anyway, we're working at Tootsaids in 1977. We're building road there. I think it was 10 or 11 miles. We had buggies and cats and scrapers, and Floyd was our pushcat operator. So anyway, he drove home every night. At that time, he was living southeast of Fork River, and he pulled over on the side of the gravel road. He's just about home, and he seen a skunk going to his chicken coop. And then there was a truck coming along behind him, but he didn't pay any attention to the truck, and he run through the ditch, and there was about close to 4 feet of water, but he crossed it, was in the fall of the year, and get the skunk out. But he just halfway in the ditch, and this guy that was driving the truck run along the shoulder and done a flying tackle and got on Floyd's back. And Floyd was as strong as a bull, so he grabbed this guy and held him underwater momentarily to cool him off and let him go. And this guy went back to his truck, and Floyd went to the chicken coop. So anyway, about a week or 10 days later, he gets a summons in the mail to go to court in Dauphin. What the hell now? So anyway, they get to court, and the judge wanted to know what happened. So Floyd told him he's chasing a skunk away from killing his chickens. And meanwhile, this was a game warden behind him and the game warden thought that Floyd was running away on him. So after he told the whole story, the judge says, "Case dismissed. The farmer has to look after his animals."
Yeah.
And that was a true story.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, and Floyd also told the judge that game warden was over ambitious.
And the cat's gonna groom you now?
Your cat a kiss.
There. You got enough now?
Even the cat wants to take a little nip at his leg.